Dear students, how are you? Are you all right? So it's a pretty long gap that I didn't make any video, but now I determined that I will make more videos regarding your English lesson, that I want to improve your English lesson throughout my channel. So I would like to request you all to subscribe my channel and even comment, okay? Press the bell icon as well. So today my topic is basic tips of writing essay. So you have to go through my whole video so to learn the basic steps of writing essay. So it's my topic, basic concept about essay writing. So you throughout this video you will get enough information how to improve your essay or how to draft a good essay. Please get through me, okay? Please, you have to go through me and learn as much as possible. So this is my topic for today, how to write an effective essay. You might be wondering how to write a good essay in terms of various subjects. Don't worry, my dear students, I'll guide you because you are in the right channel and you definitely know a lot of things about writing good essay step by steps. So get go through me and learn something. Now I would like to begin with this step. So this is about essential steps for mastering essay writing. Mastering means here you will be perfect, okay? You will be perfect writing an essay. This presentation guides you through the key steps of effective essay writing, equipping you with essential techniques and best practices for crafting essays across diverse subjects. I mean to say that through this presentation, I would guide some of the basic effective steps that is required for writing essay, and you will get some idea. That means you will equipped with means you will get some ideas about writing essay and the techniques. If you don't know the techniques of writing essay, your essay might not be perfect, or your essay is not is that good as you thought. That's why you should have to get some idea, techniques, and you have to follow the steps in the areas of a cross diverse subject. Diverse subject means here there are a lot of subjects, okay, and you will get idea how to tackle with that subjects. So in this channel, I'm here to guide you, okay. So to master you means to make you perfect about writing essay. However, if you don't practice, you will not be never perfect, because this is about the idea only, okay. If you have to practice your paper, if you want to, for example, there is one saying in English, the theory lesson of swimming is not helpful. If you want to swim, you have to dive into the pond or lake. Same thing happen in the essay writing also. If you want to write essay, you practice, start writing, because this is all about the techniques I'm going to deliver, and it will help you even if you are only writing, okay. Otherwise it will not help. That's why you should have to write, at least try to write essay and follow my advice as well. Now I would like to tell something about the essay writing, as there are essential tips in effective essay writing. I will guide you throughout the structured approach to presenting ideas and arguments. In essay is basically about you expressing your ideas and arguments. That means you have to deliver your ideas, what comes to your mind or what comes to your brain. You have to deliver your essay in a chronological order, serially. That means one by one, step by steps. And argument means what is good and what is bad about that subject. That is called argument. Okay, you have to provide argument there. There are 8 steps here. You have to go through it. The first one is understanding your audience. Tailor your essay to engage the reader's interest and expectation. Who will read your essay? That will be audience. For example, if the students read your essay, then the students is your audience. Likewise, if other common people read your essay, then they are the audience. That means you have to understand the purpose, okay, and engage the reader's interest and expectation of what the readers interested and what they are expected, about that. So you have to write the essay according to the expectation from the reader. Means, if for example, if you are writing an essay for examination, then the examiner will your readers, audience, okay, and you have to impress them by writing good way, and you have to fulfill their expectation because they expect something more. And you have to organize your thoughts, create an outline to arrange ideas logically before writing. Before starting to write, you have to create an outline. What you can say in Nepali, khaka. You have to make something in your brain, okay, before writing. That is called outline, okay. So you have to organize your thought, means put the ideas together that comes into your brain and make the thoughts together. In the first steps, you have crafting a strong thesis statement. You might be wondering what a thesis statement means. Thesis statement means a main point that will be basically in the first paragraph in the introduction. That is the main thing that is concerned about this is called thesis statement. So you have to clear thesis that guides your argument throughout the essay. That point will be most powerful throughout the essay, that you guides your argument, okay, that the points are guiding you, okay. That's why you have to craft a strong thesis statement. In the fourth steps, you have to develop a coherent paragraphs. Yes, coherent means what? Coherent means that is now logically connected to each other, okay. Ensure each paragraph supports your thesis and flows logically to the next. Means what ideas that comes to the first paragraph will be automatically connected to the second paragraph. That means the ideas should be connected. You don't have to write vast than the first paragraph. Means you should have to follow the track from the first paragraph. What you have written in the first paragraph, that will be logical flow in the second paragraph as well. With your reason, with your arguments, you have to join the ideas from the first paragraph to the second paragraph. That is called coherent paragraphs. Means what is called in Nepali, that is talmil garnu, okay, like that. The fourth step is using evidence and examples. Support your arguments with relevant evidence to strengthen your claims. What you claim will not be justified unless you provide evidence or examples. That's why in your argument, in your points, you have to give every details about that with examples. Example makes your argument more strong, powerful. That's why examples are most necessary, and not only example but sometimes give evidence as well that will make your argument justifiable, okay, justified. And the sixth step is editing and revising. Review your works for clarity, coherence, grammatical accuracy. Yes, of course. While you are writing, you have to check clarity. Coherence means connection between the line by sentence by sentence, line by line, or paragraph by paragraph, and even grammatical accuracy. There is spelling, grammar, punctuation, so many things need to be checked here. Last one is finalizing your essay. After that, you have to finalize your essay, and you have to ensure proper formatting, presentation, and before submission. So that means you have to check the body, introduction, conclusion, that will be proper formatting or not. You have to check all these things, and after that you can submit that essay. The fundamental structure of an essay, that is, you have to understand the framework as well. Okay, that is a visual presentation of an essay's framework. There is a framework. For example, you have to understand the framework of essay, like introduction, body, conclusion. Okay, that means in introduction, you know that there is basically a topic in the beginning. Okay, and then after the one paragraph is there, that is called introduction. In that paragraph, you have to write good topic sentence as well as thesis statement. Thesis statement means the sentence following by the topic sentence. Okay, topic sentence means the first sentence of the paragraph, and thesis statement, of course, is about the main idea that is somewhere between the few sentence in the introduction paragraph. Okay, means after topic sentence you might write topics thesis statement as well, main idea, that is basically striking ideas, convincing ideas to the reader or to the examiner. You have to write that convincing idea, powerful idea, that idea is basically called a thesis statement. And you know that the body, okay, body contains detailed argument and evidence supporting the thesis. What you have written in thesis in the first paragraph, that is also justified, or that is also elaborated in the body paragraph. That is also described in detail with example evidence in the body paragraph. That is the main thing of this essay, that is basically elaboration part in the body paragraph. After that, you have to select the right topic. There are some strategies or steps of planning how to select the right topics. The first one is brainstorming ideas. Brainstorming, do you know that idea? In Nepal, it is called Mastiska Manthan. Okay, Mastiska Manthan. That you have to generate a wide range of ideas by writing them down. You have in a rough paper or like that. You have to write some few ideas one by one randomly. Okay, that is called, what comes to your mind you write down. That is called brainstorming ideas. Then after, when you have written so many things in the rough, okay, then you have to narrow down the topic. Okay, narrowing down topics means focus on specific aspects of wide topic to refine your choice. Means you have to narrow down and you have to limit everything. Okay, make concise or summarize your ideas and make a unique topic for essay. Okay, you have to focus on specific aspects of a wider topics to refine your choice. After that, you have to, in third step, you have to ensure relevance. Relevance means here, that is how it is logically connected, how it is factual, like that. What is called in Nepali relevance means here sandarbhikta Nepali. Select a topic that resonates with your audience interest. Means select that topic that is best suit to your audience or reader, that must be liked by them, or that must be for their interest, like that. So if you choose that topic, that's okay. For example, computer, women's education, okay, internet technology, like that. These things can be done. And then fourth is example of topic refinement. Refine broad topics like global warming into specific issue. For example, if you write computer is a vast topic, okay? If you're writing essay on computer, that's a vast topic. So you have to refine that topic. Okay, broad topic. Computer is a broad topic. Women education is a bit of broad topic like that. You have to narrow down. Okay, so like you can say that uh, women's education in the context of Nepal, that is quite narrow down. Okay, if you say that computer education, you can say that computer education for the students, that will be quite narrow down. So in that way you have to narrow down. Don't use a vast subject. That is uh, the most important part of selecting the right topic. Now it's about the essential role of research in essay writing. Means you have to do some research while writing essay. Okay, without research, without study, you can't write essay. That means you have to study a lot of books, read magazine like that. Okay, you have to be understanding something, understanding the importance of through research. Means a kind of serial research. Okay, complete research. Essay writing is in fact a research type of writing. So at first you have to utilize credible sources, for example, academic journal, books, and reputed websites provides trustworthy information. You have to gather information from journal like newspaper, books, websites, that because they are giving a real or trustworthy information. That means very factual information. Then after there is a effective note making. After studying such kind of resources or source, you have to make a note. Okay, your notebook or copy somewhere. You have to summarize the main point, key points, and quotes for easy reference in your essay. That will be used as reference in your essay. But when you are writing essay for school level, you no need to give reference, in fact. But if you are writing essay for college level or master's degree level, then you have to, of course, provide reference. Yes, when you are writing a thesis like that, you have to give reference as well. Information organization. Group related information to streamline the writing process. You have to organize information. That means, okay, you have to organize information and make them in a way of writing. Okay, that is part of this information organization. Then after, citation tracking. Citation tracking means you maintain a record of sources for proper citation in your work. That is a advanced writing. So for school level essay writing up to grade 12, this citation tracking is not necessary, in fact. But for the master degree or like that higher level, that citation tracking is important, because you have to maintain a record of sources what you have used in your essay. Now, my dear students, look at the power of outlining. Outline means here to make the point in a tabulation like that. Okay, to make the point in a clear way, what you can call in Nepali ruprekha like that. Okay, outlining. So first of all, it comes thesis statement. It means here you have to write a clear and concise thesis that defines your essay's main argument. Means your thesis statement will define the main thing about your essay. That's why thesis statement is a backbone, in fact, of your essay. Then after, you have to go through the main point. That means identify the key arguments or section that will form the backbone of your essay. Main points. So you have to identify the main points, or then use that in the essay. For example, that will be the backbone of your essay, because these arguments or section, there should be required in argument or section, there should require main points that will be related to thesis statement. After that, supporting details. In the remaining following paragraph, you have to gather evidence, example to support each main point, each argument, each topic sentence. Every paragraph there is a topic sentence, and that topic sentence should be justified with your evidence or examples. Example outline structure. Next one is example outline structure. That means you have to follow a structure format like introduction, body paragraph, and conclusion. These are the most important structure that you have to follow. Introduction, body paragraph, and conclusion. That is a basic outline of this essay. What is their introduction? You have to start with a strong hook. Hook means very striking sentence, very important sentence that can engage the readers. Okay, engage readers and introduce the thesis statement. Hook sentence is basically written after the thesis statement, in fact, because thesis statement is the main point, and after that you have to write a hook. Hook means here what you can say in Nepali balsi, okay, balsi. So that means just like a hook can attract the fish in the river like that or lake, similar thing happen in essay. The hook can also attracts the reader or examiner as well. That's why this is most important, that you have to write hook in your first paragraph. And in body paragraph, you have to develop each main point with supporting detail, ensuring clarity and coherence. In each body paragraph, you have to write details about that, give example like that, okay, and make clarity, make the every sentence with clarity, with example or coherence. Coherence is a connection between the paragraphs or connection between the sentences. And conclusion. Summarize the key points and restate the thesis, providing a sense of closure. So you have to summarize the main points in the conclusion. What you have written in the body paragraph, or little bit restate the information from the introduction. What we have written in the introduction, that should be little bit reinstated or repeated in the conclusion as well, and make the final points, providing a sense of closure. You have to close it now. Crafting an engaging introduction. So let's talk about it now. Start with a hook. I told just before, hook means that striking point that is now like a question or intriguing facts. That means that facts can be impressed to the reader. Okay, impressed to reader, and that will be question also, sometime facts as well. Then after, state a clear thesis. Concisely presents your main argument or point to guide your reader's understanding. So means you have to write your main point, okay, so that your reader will be understand. You have to focus on their understanding. Don't write a vast thing that the readers don't understand. That's why you have to focus on readers' understanding. That means your thesis should be that argument, okay, that topic, that sentence that can attract or guide the readers. Okay. Then after, you have to provide background information, include necessary context about the topic to help readers understand its significance. You have to provide appropriate context. For example, in the context of Nepal, like that, that topic will be related to some particular context. If you relate to source context, then your essay will be definitely great. Now let's have a look at building strong body paragraphs. Number one, topic sentence. You can see that in the diagram here, the core, okay, this is the core area, number one, just like a core area that is deep inside, okay, core area, that is topic sentence, that introduced the main idea of your paragraph clearly. And the second, you can see in the middle area, okay, that is evidence. You have to support your topic with facts, quotes, or examples. That will be a good part. And then outer space, okay, that is analysis. You have to explain, describe, okay, describe how the evidence relate to your thesis. Means thesis, that is in the central area, number one. And in third, you have to describe, elaborate such thesis, so that makes your paragraph strong, okay. If you follow such things that describe in the diagram, thereafter definitely your essay will be strong. Your paragraphs of your essay's paragraphs is definitely be strong. Now talking about this conclusion, crafting an impactful conclusion, you have to restate your thesis, reframe your thesis statement, highlighting how your arguments support it. You have to summarize key points, okay. In your conclusion, you have to summarize key points what you have written in the introduction and in the body paragraph. Briefly recap the main argument made in the essay to remind the reader. Final thought or call to action. Leave the reader with a thought-provoking statement, or challenge them to act. Means you have to leave a question, you have to leave a such thing that can challenge the reader. That is means a call to action also. So the reader will think deep about that topic you leave in the last conclusion paragraph. That means you leave something to the reader. So for the sake of reader, they will look after it and they understand something from that point. An example of powerful conclusion. You can see this. Here is one conclusion about the climate change. I want to read it out. As we confront the challenge of climate change, our actions today will define the world of tomorrow. Yes, this kind of powerful conclusion will definitely make your essay a meaningful essay. Now let's talk about editing and revising essentials. In editing process, you have to take a break. Setting your draft aside for a few hours or day allow for fresh perspective when revisiting. So you have to take a break, and you have to make fresh perspectives when revisiting. Read aloud. Hearing your writing helps in spotting awkward phrases and errors that might go unnoticed. That means, what it means say that you have to read aloud what you have written. That will also helpful, okay, to find out what you have done and what needs to be changed, okay. Then after peer review, you have to ask your friends, okay. Getting feedback from others provides new insight and can highlight areas for improvement. Ask a friend to read your essay and then ask a friend to give feedback, okay. That will of course give you some idea to modify or change or slightly revise your essay. That is a good thing about the editing. Now I would like to summarize about the effective essay writing, okay. So let's talk about it now. The first one is understanding essay's structure. You have to be familiar about the basic components of essay, about that choosing relevant topics, okay. You have to choose a good topic, and then after conducting through the resource, you have to get ideas about the essay. You have to go through the sources for credible argument and insights, then revising carefully. Revising editing improve clarity, coherence, and overall quality. crafting a detailed outline. Not only that, you have to craft a detailed outline, means thought, logical flow of ideas like that. And then after, writing engaging content, okay, crafting compelling narratives, cap- captivates the readers and holds their attention. Questions open the floor for discussion to clarify any concepts or address concern. That is basically in last asked in the essays, question can remain okay for readers, that will be challenging for them, that will somehow grab the ideas from the readers, because it's a challenging. And the question will be now, question will be a kind of techniques of give open ending technique like that, okay, of essay. But this is quite vast in the students writing. That is also for advanced level, university level. But living question is also practice in the essay as well. Now, my dear students, you need to unlock your essay writing potential today. Yes, of course, you practice writing now, and you have to follow the effective strategies that I have just delivered. That is good if you practice, okay, and take your writing skill to a new heights. If you practice, definitely your potential will grow. You'll write a wonderful essay, and you will be mastering your essay writing skills. Okay, that's why never give up. Try to You have to try to practice today and be a perfect essay writer. Now this is the end of this presentation. I hope you like my presentation. Um, Please provide constructive feedback or suggestion regarding my presentation. I'll appreciate your valuable suggestion and feedback. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.